Hi.
Hello.
Come in.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine. So we are in Garnier.
We're in the Garnier in my dressing room, and I'm so excited getting ready for the gala. You see my crazy costume here by Raf Simons, all couture that he made, including these very challenging boots.
So you go on stage directly with this?
Yes, with this, and I have to walk down the rake. I don't know if you know the stage of the Palais Garnier is raked like that. But we also have more dresses. This is Glass Handel, the name of the show on the dress. And this is a dress with a painting of Glenn Brown, who's the painter. You'll see he's painting live. So I'm like a Russian doll where all the dresses are layered. This underneath this and that underneath this. And then some nice couture gloves as well, of course. So, I have to put them all on and look glamorous and warm up my voice here in the Garnier.
How long is the show?
The show is an hour of music, so it's actually hard. I don't usually sweat, but this is so much material and it's quite heavy as well, so I sweat a lot. And then, I'm standing on my tippy toes, so it's hard.
Let's go on stage, if you don't mind. So because it's your first time in Garnier, no?
Well, sort of. The amazing story is that when I was 15 years old, I was in a film by James Ivory, a Merchant Ivory film, and we filmed in the Palais Garnier. So I came here and I was in the scene here with my mother in the film, played by Jane Birkin. And so we were here and we sat in the box with Jane Birkin's dog, Betty, and we filmed this entire scene, and I was looking on the stage and they wouldn't let us use the actual stage, so Merchant Ivory used the orchestra pit. And here for my debut at the Garnier, I'm using again the orchestra pit. So it's just like it was when I was here the first time. So it's very exciting for me to actually sing on the stage. The only performance I've done has been in the box instead. So come, we'll show you what it's like on stage.
Let's go this way.
Okay. I think this way?
Oh, this way.
This way? This way?
This way.
Okay. Great. Perfect. We're going this way.
So, how do you feel now that you are here?
This is incredible. This is maybe the most beautiful opera house in the world. It's celebrating its 150th anniversary, and to see these films which I've made and this whole production, it's not just that I'm singing, but I've put together this whole production with my incredible team, and to see it all happening at the Palais Garnier. I'll be projected on this screen, super huge. It's hard to tell just how big it is, but you can see for proportion. That's me.
We have an idea.
That's the screen. And it's repertoire that I've chosen by Handel and by Philip Glass. And actually, this is a secret. This is the first time on the stage of the Palais Garnier that we sing Philip Glass. So
it's a double premiere.
It's a double premiere, exactly. So come take a look into the famous theater. Hi, all of our team. So this is the incredible, of course, beauty of the Palais Garnier with the ceiling by Chagall.
So how do you feel as an American to be here now in Paris and performing tomorrow?
It's a total honor. I can't believe it. And this is the box where I sat and filmed when I was 15 years old, and I looked out onto the stage and I said, all I want one day is to sing there. And then when I was in college, I watched Maria Callas sing here, of course, in her 1957 famous Paris Opera concert. So to be here and singing to this audience in this house, it's just a complete dream. And you can see this is where the orchestra pit usually is, but we've made it into a stage. And so it means when I am singing, I will be floating in the middle of the audience, which is kind of amazing as a feeling. And we've done all kinds of things like install neon lights that are unusual. This is a box where...
So yeah, I was wondering what was this box?
So in it will be Glenn Brown, the incredible painter, and he will be backlit, and then he will paint live. And during the hour of music, this will turn into a painting, and you will see the black ink come through the canvas, and you'll see the painting appear before your eyes. Then we have incredible dancers with choreography by Pam Tanowitz, who are going to dance the entire time. Films Each song has a different film, like a music video by Nicolene Thomas, by Tilda Swinton, by James Ivory, but also Maurizio Catalan, many incredible artists. And then we have a sound artist who's going to hide in this box, and between each aria, she will make a sort of soundscape. And in fact, one of them comes from the speakers in the dome of the Chagall, so that it feels like it's a spaceship sort of taking off. And then here you have the orchestra and everything that we're doing, always alternating Handel, glass, Handel, glass, Handel, glass, Handel, glass, Handel, glass.
So this is really your repertoire you have been thinking for many years now, no?
Exactly. And it's repertoire that means a lot to me. You have songs by Philip Glass with lyrics by David Byrne. You have things from Handel that have such incredible emotion and are very delicate. You have things which are bombastic and fast. So it's a very exciting program.
So tell me more about how do we sing Philip Glass music?
You know, Philip Glass is sometimes called a minimalist, but he's actually a maximalist. What he does is he layers sections of music with more, and he builds up. So he's additive. And what you have to do as a singer is not to color each phrase and each word with emotion, but rather each section that is repeated has to have a slightly different emotion so that the whole thing builds and it feels like it's gathering and accruing momentum and meaning. And it's similar with Handel, right? Because Handel's arias are all A-B-A and they repeat. So Philip Glass is a minimalist, yes, but Handel is a proto-minimalist. This idea of repetition began with Handel in some ways and with this use of repetition. So it's really, I find Glass and Handel and the repetition to be very human. You know, when we as humans have thoughts, we don't just have one thought and then the next and then the next. We might think, oh, I have a crush on this guy, and then we think about this again and again and again. And that's how our mind works. So it's very psychological music for me.
So have you already rehearsed here or not yet?
I've not sung on this stage yet. That's going to happen this afternoon for the first time.
Can we have one note here? Now?
No, you can't have the first one. You have to come buy your ticket for that.
And it's a preview also because you will be coming back here.
I'm so excited to return with my good friend Bobby Jean Smith, the choreographer and director of Satyagraha with Or Schreiber. And we're going to do a new production that will be the first opera of Philip Glass at the Paris Opera, Satyagraha. And I think the teachings of Gandhi today can be really important for us. And so it's a wonderful time to think about all he was imagining and his whole life and the teachings of that through this very abstract and beautiful piece.
One word about the Opéra Garnier where you stand now. If we don't say anything, you can hear silence here. Before the storm, I would say. But except this place where you showed, what is your favorite spot here? What do you feel?
For me, I came with my mother when I was 15 and we looked together at the Chagall ceiling. And I think there's so much beauty in not only the colors, obviously, but the fluid nature of the form and all of the beings there, all of the interdisciplinary nature that is opera. There's dance, there's fashion in the costumes, there's art, there's, you know, drama, there's story, there's humanity. So something for me about this, which draws you up into the ceiling, I think is so emotional and so incredible, and it reminds me of Paris. It reminds me of the Ballet Russe and all of the, you know, things that happened in this city to bring art to the next level. And then to imagine all the people that have put their feet on this stage and put their voices into this theater is very exciting.
So one more question. Not many singers are allowed to do a special gala in Garnier, and you bring arts together. Is it very important for you as an opera singer to bring different art forms? Is it like a kind of a mission or something like that for you?
Yes, collaboration is key. And I think opera has always been, when it was formed, you had the Camerata in Florence saying, well, we have some drama and we have some music over here. What if we put them together? Opera's always been about collaboration and interdisciplinary collaboration. And for me, this is the key. This is how we keep the art form vibrant and alive. How do we incorporate technology that you're hearing now in the soundscape? How do we incorporate new kinds of dance and keep it fresh and keep all the different viewpoints together. Opera now can become so fixed. We can say, oh, it's La Bohème, it's Carmen, it's Traviata. But something Paris Opera does so well, and why I'm proud to be here, is it invents different kinds of, different ways of imagining opera, different viewpoints on this art form. And I feel it's my mission to do that, to constantly be pushing things forward through collaborations, through partnerships, and through the eyes of people who are hearing the music for the first time.
So I think the rehearsal will start in a few minutes. So
Can you tell?
I think so. So we will let you go.
Well, thank you for joining me as I get ready to make my debut at the Palais Garnier, and I hope to sing for all of you here someday soon, but it's a very emotional moment for me.